Hi, and welcome back to A Nerd, a Teacher, and a Hockey Player. A relevant yet irreverent look at business, technology, and life. In Wichita, or wherever you may be. I'm Paul, I'm the nerd.
I'm Kimber, and I'm the teacher.
And I'm Jeff, I'm the hockey player.
Jeff, what are we talking about today?
Today's near and dear to my heart. It's hockey shit and other sports references.
Like skating to where the puck is going to be.
Not where it is.
Not where it is.
Or if you want more clichés, there's all kinds of them from Mr. Wayne Gretzky. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. But I like the skate where the puck's going to be, not where it is.
Okay, let's talk about that. What does that mean?
Well, in
especially to those of us that are not hockey people.
Yeah, in the wonderful world of hockey, puck moves pretty fast. And if you're constantly skating to where the puck is, you're always going to be behind and skating. The idea is to keep your head on a swivel, anticipate, and skate where the puck is going to be, as long as you're not skating out of your position. That's also something you have to keep in mind. So from a business perspective, we can often, it's easy to apply it. And Paul, you and I often were sitting around strategizing, and it's like, wait a second. Skate where the puck's going to be. So where are we going to be in 6 months, a year? And a lot of times, even in our dialogue, when we're strategizing or trying to plan, it's about being able to anticipate what the businesses, what clients are going to need, what the business is going to do, what the business landscape might look like, what the hiring landscape might look like. There's all kinds of things that you've got to think about. And be proactive and anticipate. There.
And I think
end of episode. Bye-bye.
And I really think there's a lot to learn just in that cliche, because you're exactly right. I mean, so much of our time is spent as a society being reacting to those stimulus that are occurring outside, reacting to those things that are happening to us, that we never get enough time to plan and focus on where we want to be or what the next thing is. And to relate it back to our business, we've been growing, thankfully, at the rate of about 25 or 30% a year. But that means if we don't anticipate that and hire for that, we can't serve our clients in March the way we're serving them today, when our technical staff is too stretched.
Yeah.
So we need to keep looking to where the puck's going to be, where the business is going to be, and anticipating that so that we're hiring for it, we're planning for it, we're tooling for it, whatever the case, for where we expect that to be.
Right. Otherwise you're reactive, and you're not going to be able to scale, or you're not going to be where you need to be when the time and the moment comes. And that could be the difference between keeping the client base you have and growing versus bleeding off some of the clients that you have and growing at the same time. So it makes a difference.
I want to hear what our Indianapolis Colts fan has to say about this.
Go Colts.
Uncle Phil was amazing.
Uncle Phil. Phillip Rivers. Nice. You pay attention.
I do pay.
Cool.
It really gets in my stew that you don't think that I pay attention.
No, I know you do, but even the Indianapolis Colts, you're not an Indiana girl. Squirrel.
Okay, on task. Okay. Here we go. I think one of the things that really sets those operational level maturity standards is your ability to anticipate, your ability to be forward thinking. Sometimes you have to react because you can't
Right.
anticipate everything. But if you are always reacting and not taking care of stuff that needs to be taken care of and handling it ahead of time with anticipation, you're probably you may not have your business being done the way that you want it to, and it's not a good place to be. It doesn't feel good to always be like, my hair's on fire.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and especially easy in our line of business. You can. There's never going to be a shortage of tickets or IT issues or things like that. So
there's a chunk of the day that is just by nature reactive.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
The part of the business is just reactive. But if you let that dominate every day, then there's really no time to work on the business. You're constantly working in the business, and you're missing shit out here that's going to make a difference. I'm going to have to probably get a couple of F-bombs into this so that I can get some change.
Okay.
Would that be...
I mean, you're wearing a hockey jersey. I feel like that's...
Fucking ref, make a call.
We could start talking about refs. I'll go on that squirrel all day long. I'm
right.
recognizing it's a squirrel.
Well, thank you. And I'm going to kind of expand on that whole idea a little bit, in that skating to where the puck's going to be is an excellent metaphor for just about anything in life. I mean, if you think about your daily life, you're also reacting to things. You know, the dog needs to go pee. The dog pooped on the floor. I got to cook dinner. If you're so focused on those reactive things, you're not planning ahead, or you're not looking at the future as, when I'm going to have the next date with my spouse? What are we getting the kids for Christmas? What are we doing for vacation this year? And you get so focused in the moment that life just turns to boring shit because you're skating to where the puck was. And by the time you get there, that thing has passed you by.
It's gone. And I think it's good, the puck, and that metaphor is good, because that's one of the things about the sport of hockey that I love is it moves so fast. And it's kind of neat. The team that I play on, we're just a bunch of old men.
The team you played on until you went on IR.
Yeah, well, I had a little rib issue happen, but it's healed and I'm back on the ice as of Sunday. But it's kind of fun sometimes to watch some of the younger teams play us, because we're a bunch of old men. I mean, the average age of our team is 50-something. But it's interesting to watch young teams because they can outskate us. They're faster than we are. But if you're anticipatory and you let the puck do the work, you can skate circles around them or outplay them just by being a more cohesive team and passing the puck versus trying to take it from end to end. A lot of same things in basketball. So paying attention and being anticipatory can help make a much better team in the moment as well.
Okay. Kimber. Nothing.
Oh, that was well said. It just runs back to maturity. What have you seen? What do you understand is going to happen? And what do you want to be prepared for? And if you don't want to be prepared for managing, help desk. So that's all reactive. So you staff your help desk so that your technical consultants and your engineers can do their job. Your help desk takes care of the things. I think we do that well. And it's great to see that we can do that. Because there's a lot of people who are like, oh, yeah, if we get 5,000 tickets today, then we're doing our job. Like, are you? That's awful. Why do you mean you had 5,000? How many clients do you have? What happened? Was there a major outage somewhere? Did Microsoft decide that the patch didn't actually work or worked a little too well? There's things that you can't plan for, but there are things that you shouldn't set your metrics at either. Like, oh, the building's on fire again. Woohoo, we met our metrics. Why? Why was that a metric?
So, Jeff, let's grab the other cliche you had from the great one.
Oh,
you miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Yes.
Expand on that.
It's probably Wayne Gretzky's most famous.
Overused
cliche, very much so. But I think it speaks to, if you're not going to give it a shot, if you're not going to try, you're not going to achieve anything. Take the shot, because you won't score if you don't.
The lottery, when they started out, had a similar cliche. You can't win if you don't play.
Right.
I've heard you say several times that luck favors the prepared.
Yeah.
I think that's...
Except for when it comes to the lottery. Does not apply.
Sure it does. You were prepared. You bought a ticket. Okay. I think there's a lot to be said for doing the prep work and getting stuff ready. And then if the opportunity does happen to fall in your lap, then you're ready to go. Sure. And, I think that's that same thing. You're just always ready. Let's do it. We're ready.
We're ready.
And I like that whole concept of being active and not being passive. Taking the shots, not waiting for somebody else to take the shot for you,
right?
But taking the shot yourself, whether that is asking out the girl, or applying for the job,
Mhm.
or telling the job to F off,
Yeah, pivoting.
you know, or telling the client to F off, or or you know, whatever the case, or firing that employee, whatever the case, that bias towards action, you know,
Take the shot.
taking the shot. I think that's critical.
Good. It's been fun how we've starting to get these folks to understand the wonderful world of hockey. It's Kimber's even attended a game once.
I have, and it was really fun to get to see you get put right into the penalty box because that's why people watch hockey. They watch hockey to see the fights.
That's
Good for
right.
you, Jeff.
Yeah,
We're really proud
I got
of
put
you.
in timeout, but it was
It
the
was-
only time.
But-
The only time
It's
ever.
But to close things out, you took your shot.
I took
right?
my shot. I
All
did.
right.
And I tripped that son of a bitch, and he had it coming too. Sorry.
Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time. Take your shot. Bye.